Good morning, everyone. Myself, Dr. M.S. Kamalesh from the Department of EEE, Dr. NGP Institute of Technology. Today, I am going to cover the various tools, AI, the usage of AI techniques and drawing tools and simulation tools as well for writing a technical paper. Mainly, I am focusing on electrical background. On the outskirts, I am trying to cover the other portions also, generally belongs to other core departments or software departments, how to structurize your paper as per the major Q1, Q2 journals expectations. So to start with, let me show you the soft copy of my published paper. This is the title which I have given during my in the flyer. So design of digital compensators of multiple output DC-DC converters with reduced cross regulation and control strategy. First of all, mostly what we will do means we will prepare the paper and then we will look for the journal. That itself is a major mistake what we are doing. We should not do that. First you have to pick the journal, then you have to write the paper. So even it will take a lot of time for processing the paper. Say for example, if you want to publish in case of Journal of Applied Energy, Science Direct, elsewhere, what we generally do means we do not check for the journals time taking for them for reviewing the paper or for what is their submission time or what is the decision time. So before writing the paper, you have to target the journals what you are going to focus. Say for example, if I am going with this kind of applied energy journal means I will take minimum 5 to 7 journals in the same manner, and I will list out the total decision from the first day of submission, then submission to decision after first review, submission to acceptance, then online publication. You have to count all those days as a table and put it as a separate Word document. Then next what you have to do means go with the author's guidelines. What we will do means we will prepare the paper in terms of the template of the journal. We should not do that. Please don't worry about the typesetting of the journal or the template what they have given. You have to be very clear with how many pages they require. That is the only thing you have to concentrate. Say for example, in case of elsewhere, if you go there, they will clearly tell the total number of pages they want. Not more than 20 pages. 1.5 spacing should be there. 12 size should be there. So with all these constraints, your paper should not exceed 20 pages including the references. So these are the first things we have to note before preparing the article. So what we will do means I'll share all my experiences. I have prepared a paper of 32 pages. Now when I convert it into 2-column, because IEEE only expect in 2-column submission only, the pages exceeds 19 pages when it comes to 2-column format. They will not accept. They will ask for 10 pages only, including references. After revision, they will accept for 1 more page or 2 more pages, 11 page or 12 page. So this is the main constraint you have to look before starting your paper writing. Second thing is, why this is very mandatorily you are telling, sir, what is there in page number? Because you cannot shrink the paper after writing the paper. Once you completed writing your paper, it is very difficult to shrink the paper. Let me show you an example. This is under submission. So this paper I prepared for 16 pages. Okay. Now I have submitted this paper, but immediately within a one day I got a mail that this paper has been presented in 16 pages. It should be reduced to 9 or 10 pages. Now imagine how tough it is to reduce the content here. Where you will touch here? You cannot touch anywhere. So what I did is I again rewrite the paper from the beginning. So it will completely spoil your time. So always before submitting your start writing the paper, please go through the guidelines of the journal which you are going to target. Get the guidelines, fix the page numbers, fix the format, the number of pages or number of figures, number of tables, then you start writing. This is the first and foremost thing for writing the paper. Next one is, what we will do means, we will start with the abstract. That is not the right way to start. Always you should write the abstract after writing the result. So abstract is a place where you are going to tell a small brief about your paper, your contributions, the tools you have used, the efficiency what you have attained. So always don't write the abstract at the starting. After writing the results or maybe the conclusion, you can start writing your abstract. I hope you all know that and all. Then choosing the keywords. This is a very, very crucial and important part in writing the keywords. Always what we will do means, in student mentality, we will just put the words what we have used in the title, just like that pseudo converter, cross regulation, compensator, like that. But these keywords play a very important role when you are searching the paper or when your paper is going to be cited in the future. So use your keywords peculiarly and also generally. ரொம்ப பெக்யூலராக நீங்கள் போட்டுட்டீங்க அப்படின்னா அந்த வேர்ட்ஸ் போட்டால் மட்டும்தான் வரும். ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள், டிஜிட்டல் காம்பன்சேட்டர் பேஸ்டு கிராஸ் ரெகுலேஷன், இந்த ஏரியாவில் யார் ஒர்க் பண்ணுறாங்களோ அவங்களுக்கு மட்டும்தான் அந்த வேர்டு தெரியும். ஸோ இதே நீங்கள் சிடோ கன்வெர்ட்டர்னு போட்டிங்கன்னா டிசிடிசி கன்வெர்ட்டரில் ஒர்க் பண்ணுற எல்லாருக்குமே சிடோ கன்வெர்ட்டர் என்னன்னு தெரியும். ஸோ தட் இஸ் வை I have used, see the general word coupled inductor. Coupled inductor the word can be used by anybody. Anyone can use the word. Dual output, buck converter. This can be used by anyone. So some general words, then your technical words. Digital compensator, frequency response analysis, hardware HIL based voltage regulation. So like this, you have to choose your keywords clearly. This part you have to do after writing your abstract. As I told you, your abstract should be written at the last. Now let us go to introduction. This paper, I wrote this paper before using ChatGPT. Now I'll show you one more paper, how ChatGPT support, any AI tools, not ChatGPT, any AI tools supported us for writing the articles. Yeah. Yes. So when we are starting with the introduction section, we should confine with the words. It depends on the journal again. Say for example, if I count the words here, let me count the words here. It is 795 words. Can you see that? It is 795 words. Actually, the introduction should be around 800 to 1000 words, so that you will have your total length of your paper within 20 pages. If you follow this count and this number of figures, it will not exceed 20 pages, right? But the same thing I'll show you here. Just count the words here. I'm starting from here. Since it is a template, I maintained the template here. How many words I am showing? 1962 words. If I remove the figures, it will reduce some amount of words. I will just remove the figures and show only the exact count of words used. It is 1895 words, almost 2000 words. So this mistake, now how you will reduce this 2000 words into 1000 words or 800 words. So never do that. Never do this mistake. Always maintain 800 to 1000 words. Within that, what you can do. I don't want to go in depth with how to write introduction and all. I will tell 3 sections as introduction. First section is give 1 or 2 lines about the basics of the concept what you are going to use. Say for example, here if I am discussing with the EV charger means I will go with a very few words of what is EV charger, what are all the chargers available, maybe of 100 words. Then, sir, mostly we face the problem of citation here. Here you are telling something, for example, you are using ChatGPT, it is giving some introduction content, you are copying and pasting. Now the exact problem is from where you are going to cite this. What students will do and what some of the faculty members will do means randomly citing the content. They will not exactly take the words what the original author said. They will just put author number 1, author number 2 like that. Second one, they will self-cite themselves. Please don't do that. Never do that. Never உங்களுடைய சைட்டேஷன்ஸை இன்க்ரீஸ் பண்ணணும் அப்படிங்கிறதுக்காக செல்ஃப் சைட்டேஷன் பண்ணாதீங்க. செல்ஃப் சைட்டேஷன் இண்டெக்ஸ் வரும்போது உங்களோட சைட்டேஷன் டோட்டல் சைட்டேஷன் நம்பர்ஸ் வந்து அடிப்படும். ஸோ டோன்ட் டூ செல்ஃப் சைட்டேஷன். அப்புறம் செல்ஃப் சைட்டேஷனே பண்ணக்கூடாது அப்படின்னா யூ கேன் டூ 1 ஃபார் அ பேப்பர், ஒன்லி 1. ஏன்னா உங்களோட I10 இண்டெக்ஸ் நீங்கள் இன்க்ரீஸ் பண்ணோம் அப்படின்னா ஏதாவது ஒரு பேப்பர் வந்து 9ன்னு சைட் ஆகிருக்கும். இன்னும் 1 சைட்டானா போதும், நம்ம I10 இண்டெக்ஸ் 1 ஏறிடும் அப்படின்னு நினச்சி நம்ம என்ன பண்ணுவோம் அப்படின்னா அதை வந்து சைட் பண்ணுவோம். தட் இஸ் ஃபைன். அதுக்காக நம்ம ரீசெண்டாக வந்த எல்லா பேப்பரையும் IEEE எக்ஸ்ப்ளோரர் கான்ஃபரன்ஸில் போட்ட பேப்பர் எல்லாத்தையும் சைட் பண்ணிக்கிட்டே இருந்தோம்னா செல்ஃப் சைட்டேஷன் வேல்யூ தான் ஏறுமே தவிர ஜென்ரல் சைட்டேஷன்ஸ் ஏறவே ஏறாது. அப்போ உங்களுக்கு இண்டெக்ஸிங் வரவே வராது. தட்ஸ் த செகண்ட் பாயிண்ட். சரி, இப்போ சைட்டேஷன் எப்படி பண்ணுறது அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறோம் பாருங்கள். there is a tool called I hope you all know that there is a reference manager tool, EndNote, Mendeley. Have you heard about it? I hope many of you have used it. So this is a very easy and very important, and it will make your work in a maximum in half an hour you can finish all your references. Some of you any of you have worked in reference tools? So I hope you any others? You okay. Sir, if not you can do one thing. Either you can download Mendeley or you can go with Mendeley online. You can go with Mendeley online also is there. My suggestion is you can go with EndNote trial version. They will give you 30-day trial version. Right? So once you are going to start with your referencing, you can go with your EndNote. So I'll very quickly take 5 minutes of time to tell how you can manage your reference. So usually we will go with the IEEE Explorer. Usually we do this. I'm just giving an example. You search whatever you want. For example, AI based converter control. Say for example I am using this word. You will get list of papers. Even you can also cite from your Google search, or even you can take from your Science Direct. Wherever you want you can go with that. Always try to cite only journal papers. Do not go with the conference proceedings. So let me take this paper. So how you can cite is, you can cite a paper in 2 ways. This is I am just telling for those who are not aware of using reference tools. I am just telling. Those who know, kindly bear for 2 minutes. So just go the paper what you want to cite and cite this. You will get in 2 format. You can get either in BibTeX format or in RIS format. Since EndNote is EndNote is capable of supporting all the formats. It is capable of supporting RIS format, .end format, it's any format that it supports. But in Mendeley, it supports only BibTeX format. So this is universally, this is easy to make. Just download the template, download the RIS file for your respective journal, and then just save it in a folder where you want to use it. Let me keep it in downloads first. Then download EndNote X9 or X10 from your Google. Go install trial version, 30 days of trial version, install it. Then create a new library here. Say for example, I am just creating one library here like test. Yes, always whenever you are creating a library, it will create two folders here. Test.enl is your EndNote library extension. Test.data. Here you can see two folders, RDB and TDB. That is your database folders. DB stands for database. This is your reference database. So here all your supporting files will be there. Here all your supporting files will be there. Once you are attaching your PDF here, you will get a one more folder over here. So I am just downloading the respective PDF also. Yes, now one reference file is ready, one PDF file is ready. Just click the reference file. The reference got imported. You can see the reinforcement learning based predictive control for power electronic converters like that. Here, go to downloads, where you have downloaded your file, and just drag and drop. Your attachment is now attached. So likewise, you can prepare your library. So you are going through, you are surfing the internet, you are finding some paper which is very important and you like the most. You just download the citation, attach the file and keep it as a library. So like this, I have prepared some library for showing to you. I have prepared for 120 references. Why this is very important? This is not only important for library, this is important for managing your publications also. So all your publications. So for example, let me show you my publications. So I have created a separate library for my publications. So whenever they ask for, or whenever you are updating your resume, you want to update your publications, means you no need to go and type all the thing. You can just export the references in a single touch. You will get all the references in text file or in RTF file. Let me just give you a small see, I have selected one reference. That one reference file has been came here. Now the same thing, select all your references. It's an open stage. Yes, here you can see the style what you want. Last time I was exported in APA 6th format. For example, if I want in IEEE format, in my resume, if I want to make it in IEEE format, yes, you got all your publications in a single touch in IEEE format. If you want to change a template or format also, you can change it. So this is a widely used tool for managing your references. Now let us get back to how to cite in our paper.
So EndNote is free version or?
Ma'am, 30-day trial version, ma'am. You can uninstall it, again you can install it. Actually, we are in live now. Yes, say for example, you can find this citation. If you click it, you can see. Once you have installed your EndNote, means you will get a ribbon here, EndNote X9. Here you can go here, just you can see this in YouTube tutorial. Some tutorial videos are available, so you can follow the tutorial. Just you can give insert citation and you can insert what are all the citations you want, you can insert. Let me show with a simple example now. Say for example, I am typing something here and I am going to insert 5 citations here in my name itself. Say for example, any authors, or by year you can search. You can search by year, or you can search by the first name. You can search by the first name. So whatever you want, you can search. One more thing is, you can search from any libraries if you want. Let me show you that also. Here I have opened my publication only, so it is showing only this library. If you want another references from this library, PFC converter, means you can open that also. So you can open that in 2 windows. You can see I am switching the windows. So like this you can insert whatever you want. You can, for example, 2024, I want to find paper from 2024. See, I can select the publications I want and I can give insert, means it will number correctly and it will insert. Suppose your guide is telling remove the 3rd reference. What we will do? We will remove it and renumber it again from the beginning. Instead, you can go edit and manage citations. Here, if you want to remove the 3rd citation, just see the name what is there, KDN Cavell. So edit and manage citations, click here and remove citation, give OK. Now it is updated, that citation is removed, total number of reference becomes 11 and it is renumbered. This is in one way you can go with your citations. So now here, for example, let me tell this one. In the present scenario, usage of electric vehicles is blooming in almost all parts of the world, so and so, and battery management system and other infotainment auxiliary systems. I have cited the references 1, 2, 3, right? So how I will do this means, first I will always go with the references what I am going to include in the introduction section. For example, I am telling, just I have sorted it into in terms of years, and I am going to choose these 3 papers. These 3 papers for including in my introduction section. I will just open the respective document, check with the title, right? You can copy the abstract of 3 titles, put it in your AI tool, confine into 3 lines. So that the keywords will not change. The content, if they are telling any technical content, that will not change. And also the softwares, whether they are using any comparative softwares, that also will not change. So that in the previous time what we will do means, we will study line by line. I will study the title of the paper and then I will study the abstract, then only I will include this author. Now it is not required. You can straight away do this with the AI tools. So you can directly go with the title or with the abstract. With the LM Studio, you can make a comparison, make it into 3 lines. This is the way you can write your introduction. Now, I told you in my previous session, earlier, that you can make this in 3 portions. The first portion is very few lines about the basic or fundamentals of the area what you are going to present here. Then you start with what the last 3 years they have did. So you can check with the references now. You can see here, I will show you the references. See the year starting from 21, then 22, again 22. So here these 3 years you can make a comparison. what they have did in that particular area, in that particular paper. Again, the same thing, abstract or the title or the major contributions. You can use a AI tool and you can make it as a line. In this way, one by one we have to come. I'll show you with an example now. Yes. This portion I will cover in the after break, how to draw the graphical abstract. Yes. Now, when you are writing your abstract, when you are telling about something, for example, respect to EV means, you can take any 1 or 2 points from the recent government policies or any societal content or societal benefits of your work that now they are expecting. So you can include, say for example, I have included the content of the IEC standards and the IEC socket outlet standards for a EV charger, home-made EV charger. So I have included that standard here. So how your paper is societally relevant or societal content is your application you are working with, you can present that in 1 or 2 lines before entering into your technical background. Now, once I am entering into my technical background, please do not explain all the technical. See, I have that's the mistake I have made here. I have started from AC-DC converter, then DC-DC converter. In DC-DC converter, I was explaining about non-isolated category, then isolated category. Everything I explained one by one. That is not required. That is the mistake we will do, and we will lose our word count. Straight away you tell what is your area, that the reviewer will know the area. You no need to convince the readers. The readers, if they want, they go and get from the citations. What we will think means how they will understand, how the reader will understand without knowing what is OBDC. So don't do that. You straight away tell in this EV chargers on OBDC based applications, like that you straight away you tell and continue your technical work. Then please present this. Always try to present the literature comparison in the introduction section itself. What we will do means, we will do the comparison at the last stage. Last stage is comparison is performance comparison. But in the literature, what you are comparing, these are all the existing work, what I am proposing. That is what we are going to tell. So instead of telling in paragraph, see, after that, what I did in my refined version means, I removed these full paragraph. I removed all those paragraphs, all these 4 paragraphs I removed, and I simply written the total comparison of the, I also mentioned the citations also, 2nd paper, 4th paper, 9th paper, like that I have mentioned the citations also. And one more thing, here you will experience a problem, you cannot include a citation in a table. You cannot include a citation in a table inside a figure template. So you have to include, you have to work with your templates. If time permits, I will cover that in next future sessions, because it will take a lot of time. So here you make, see, one more mistake what I did is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 papers I have compared. That is also not required. Second mistake. All these papers, no, they are topological based papers. Topology means circuit configuration based papers. What I did is, again, one more mistake I did. I draw all the figures here. These are all not copied figures, or these are not snapshot figures. Those figures are drawn by tools, software tools. I'll cover that after the break. So I spent a lot of time in drawing this diagram, but this diagram was told to remove by the reviewer. Why? Why? Because the same content you are repeating here. If the reader want to see the content, what they can do, they can go to the site, click the citation, they can go to the hyperlink, and they can check the figure. They no need to see the repetitions in the content. So these 2 things should be avoided. Next, furthermore, what you have to tell about is, this portion is very important. The last before your contributions, last paragraph before your contributions, those paragraph content should not be covered into your comparative table. Please note that. Because what we will do means, we will again tell about number of switches used, number of THT, amount of current THT, amount of voltage THT, like that. Please don't do that. Here you discuss about its performance parameters in the just before the contribution section. So if you look over here, I have discussed exemplary research on CEPIC based so and so with a power factor of 0.9997. 0.9997 is almost 1. It is almost 1. Why then they have done that work using this CEPIC converter, or whatever work you have done is, you are representing, even though the in the previous researchers have done best performance, best system they have developed, still you are telling that there exists some gap which I have worked here. So here what I have tell is, however, it has to compensate the peak voltage ripple, because power factor is no way connected to the voltage ripple, peak value of the voltage ripple. Maybe electrical persons can know that. So that is the drawback here. Here voltage ripple performance get ruled out. Second, similarly, when you are telling about efficiency, 93.9%, they are giving good efficiency of 94% in loading condition. But however, here the problem is, we have a circuit size configuration and higher conversion ratio. Like this, just before the contribution section, you have to tell the performance parameters comparison, which you have not discussed here, right? Then straight away you can go to your contribution section. Always don't keep 6 contributions like this. 2 contributions is enough, or 3 contributions is enough. Don't show off everything what you have done in the paper. That is not required. This is also the mistake what I have did. See, what I am telling is, what are all the mistakes I have done in my paper, and I am telling what not should be done. I hope with this we can wind up and we can leave for the break. Then we will discuss about the tools used for drawing the graphical abstract, and the tools how to enhance your MATLAB results which you got. Right? Thank you.